Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel, and today we will discuss the situation in Ukraine on the 23rd of March. There are not much changes on the front lines during the day, but we got a lot of news from Mariupol and other important cities. And mainly, today we got the information from the east side of Ukraine. There were a lot of clashes, a lot of changes, and a lot of interesting things that happened today. So let's start from the Mariupol. According to this map, as far as you see, there are not much changes there. But let's compare this map with the other maps and other sources we got. This is the map of Russians. The territory that is inside of this gray markup is the territory where the main clashes are. Some of these territories are under Russian control. Some of these territories are under the Ukrainian control. But today we got more detailed picture about this region, and I would like to discuss this picture with you. This is the picture of Mariupol on 23rd of March morning. So I hope you can recognize this map and the main places of the city. This is the map. It's more easy to read this map, and this is the map colored. Red color is the color where the Russian has the total 100% of control. The blue color is the color where Ukrainians still have control. And the yellow is the color where the factory territory. According to the Russians' sources, they control more than 70% of Mariupol. And what is the most important here is that they're controlling this bridge. If we will take a look on this map, you'll see this is the bridge. And this bridge connects the left side of Mariupol with the right side. And this bridge, almost like this corner, is under Russian control. And we can say that today Russia managed to cut this city into two pieces. Now let's take a look at this map. So you understand that the town, we see like one entire place where the Ukrainian forces are, but we can say that this is not like the entire territory. By controlling this bridge, that means that this territory already divided into 3 or 4 parts. We could say like west-south part, and there is no way to cross this place, to cross from this part of Mariupol to another part. We can say like north part of Mariupol, the factory part, and the west part. This is 4 separate groups. Of course, we can say that factory part and the west part of Mariupol, they're communicating between each other. They can do rotation, they can change forces, they can get supply, and so on. The north part of Mariupol, of this territory, is totally cut off from other sides. Let's take a look. There is a river here, and there is no way to cross from this side to this side. And because of the fact that this bridge is also at least under fire control, there is no way for north group of Ukrainian forces to get into Azovstal or to the south. This splitting of the city gives opportunity to Russians to handle and to work with each of these groups separately. They just need, for example, to block one group and to start work with another. I think that the best solution is to clean this territory on the north, to make the border and to make this front line more clear, and to clear the south one. And of course, I think that this Azovstal will be the last part of the Mariupol. It will be the last part of this town which will be cleaned up. In my previous videos, I told that on Friday, to be more specific, I told that according to the Russian forces' words, they needed just a few days, and by that Monday, by the day before yesterday, they should have already took this town. But as we see, the operation still goes. I think that they need another week to clean this territory up. At least by Monday, next Monday, I think that they will clean up this territory and this territory. And to clean Azov, I think that they will need another maybe 2 weeks, because this is very difficult to clean this territory. It's very big territory as far as you can see, and it's very easy to protect and to defend this territory if you have ammo, equipment, and the manpower. Now let's move to the north. There are also some news from the north. These maps are still not updated. According to the information from the Ministry of Defense, Russians are still fighting in this territory, in this region, for Novomykhailovka and for Mariinka. According to their words, in 1 or 2 days they will clean these territories from the Ukrainians. According to the Russian sources map, we see that Novomykhailovka is in the territory of heavy clashes, but they have already marked up this territory as a territory which tomorrow will be colored into red color. That means that this territory is under Russian control. Now Mikhailovka is still in the great zone. That means that there are heavy clashes there, and Russians can't say that this territory is totally theirs. Another very important news are coming from the Avdiivka region. Russians, they didn't go right into the city, and they decided to go a little bit on the north, and they managed to take some towns. The defense line here are very tough, and it's very difficult to pass this territory, to go through this territory. But Russians, they took at least few towns: Novosilovka, Novobakhmutovka, and Verkhnetroitskaya. And you need to understand that as more Russians goes to the north, the less defense exists on the territories. That means that, for example, now Bakhmutovka, they will take even easier. And some sources say, this card is not updated, that now Bakhmutovka is also under Russian control. So you see that Russian, we can say that they break through this Ukrainian front line, and they are very deep in their defense. And now it gives them opportunity at least to go to the left and to the right. That means that they can take like town Novokalinova, and they will get into Ukrainian forces which located in Avdiivka from the back. And I think that they will do this. It's not very far from this town to get there. Also, they can go to the north and continue moving to a town named New York. Yes, there is one town in Ukraine, in the Donbas region, which Ukrainians called New York. So after Novobakhmutovka, Russians can go to New York, and they can take this city as well. And they can get to the city from the back. Now we are moving to another very important region. It's in the northeast of Ukraine, is the town Trastinets. Akhtirka, the town which located in the south for town Trastinets, used to be under Russian control. This is very important town, because this town lays on the road from Kharkiv to Kyiv. On this map we can see that Russians, they cut off the roads, and they have almost blocked this town. It's according to this map. According to Russians map, we can see that there is just the territory of heavy clashes, and even not around the Akhtirka, but a little bit on the north. And today we got information that Ukrainian forces started to attack Trastinets. They are trying to push Russians from this territory. And of course I was very surprised by that news, that on some front lines Ukrainians can go to counterattack and to make Russians to go away. And of course, we can say that Kharkiv region is the most effective and the most successful territory and successful battlefield for Ukrainians. They didn't allow the Russians to cross and to take Kharkiv into blockade. They also took Avdiivka back. Now they're fighting for Trastinets, and they did very successful battles near town Izum. Russians, they're still trying to assault and to take this part of Izum, but it's very difficult for them, and they still can't do this. They have their main forces in this territory on this side of the river, and also today I start getting information that Ukrainians, they try to push Russians back from this land on this side of the river, and this territory is very important for both sides. For Russians, they need this territory because they don't have any other bridge to cross the river, and as far as I understand, they have pontoon bridges here, maybe some bridges in towns, and they need this territory. And today I got information that a lot of clashes were in the town Kaminka. So now they're fighting here. They are fighting in this territory, Topolska, Kaminka, in the Mala Komunishova, in this triangle. There are very heavy clashes here. Another very interesting news came today from Chernihiv. Russians destroyed the bridge that connects Chernihiv with Kyiv. And this was the bridge, and you see that this territory is under Russian control, at least under their fire control. And there was another bridge, this one bridge. You can say that this is not this one, but this is this one bridge somewhere here. Kalichevka is here, so this is the bridge, and this bridge was blown up. And Russian did this to cut the road, connect Chernihiv and Kyiv, and now Chernihiv have a lot of problems with support and supplies. As you know, Chernihiv is standing against Russians from the very beginning of this special operation. And this town is very important for Russians because there are a big army there which blockade these forces to attack Kyiv from the north. And they do really need to take this town as fast as possible. Also, very interesting news are coming from the northwest side of Kyiv, the capital of Ukraine, from the town named Irpin. And some Ukrainian sources says that Ukrainians managed to surround Russian forces in this region, in town Bucha, in the north part of Irpin, and in Gostomel. They say that they have surrounded these forces. I don't have any proofs regarding that from the Russian sources map, but we will see what's going to be next in these territories. For now, there is no more news from Ukraine. Thank you for your watching. Subscribe the channel. Subscribe my Telegram channel, where you can see all the videos from the Donbass and Mariupol. Today there were a lot of interesting videos from this territory, the videos of real battles, how Russian forces tried to clean this territory. And have a good evening. Bye bye.